Captain's star date 4th of April. I'm just back from a cycling trip along the river. Didn't get anywhere near as far as I thought I would get because the path just kind of stops. So yeah, I ended up back on the other side. Excuse me, I just had a mouthful of chalk. Yeah, and then I ended up at the Glasgow School of Art. I've never seen that before. Quite a cool building, actually. And quite a pleasant path. I found there's like a big lake there full of swans. A couple of horse riders. There's a lot of people out walking, actually. And it's a fair distance out there, so it's quite a long walk. An area definitely worth exploring further and seeing where things lead and stuff. I'll probably have a look at the maps in a minute. Satellite maps, because they were not marked, these paths and stuff. So you kind of just have to look at the trees and think, well, that might be it. Yeah, so pretty close to Altor Estate, actually, which is probably where all the horse riders come from. I found a really nice tree swing next to the river. There's just something different about a tree swing because you feel the sway of the tree, and it's just a completely different feeling. It's more relaxed, more kind of flowing. It's not this like the steel and chain with plastic seat that's perfectly aligned, going straight backwards and straight forwards. Like a tree swing, you just kind of wobble around, and it's much nicer to sit on. I was well impressed with it. Whoever did that swing did a good job. And there's like a fire pit there that's all cleaned out and ready to go. With some seats to sit on. It's good to go out exploring. And that's what I was doing. I haven't been out that way before. And all the time I've been here, be nice just to spend, just keep going out that way, figuring out if I can actually travel somewhere without kind of staying off the road. I don't know if I would end up no, I wouldn't. Oh, it's a bit chilly. I'm a bit chilly. I feel chilly. I'm cold and sweaty. Seeing the guy from the Mosset again with his kids, or somebody else's kids with kids. I don't know his kids. So I was seeing him. It's the second time I've seen him recently. Seen the bird that I was looking at yesterday. I've seen the same type of birds today, grey with yellow. Yeah, a scared one. It was right on the path. Oh, I'm cold. It's really cold and red. Didn't feel cold until I kind of got home. was really surprised how busy it is outside. So there's loads of people going about, walking, cycling, horse riding. Having conversations big distances away from each other. It's like standing at either side of the road talking. Well, that was good, that was good. No, naked. I've got a spot. I don't know, I'm coming out in like spots in strange places. I've got a really red spot on my leg. It did have like a little poison head to it, but I mean it's really red. Really red. I don't know, what's wrong with me? Have I got something wrong with me? Or am I just getting rid of some poison or something? What is that? No, it's not, is it? I had like a sharp pain in this leg the other day when I was just sitting. It was like somebody was jabbing a needle into me. I get that now and then. And now I've got this, then the spot appeared. So I'm not sure. I don't think it's in exactly the same place, but it's not far. I'm always checking my body for like marks and stuff. I remember the marks when I was in the bath. That was like that was something else. That was. I know. I mean, and that was the. I mean, at that time, I didn't used to have nails at all. And even if I did have nails, there's no way I can scratch myself like that. There's just no way I could scratch myself like that. And then there was the kind of it was like writing on it. There was writing there, and my whole torso was like covered in cat scratches or something. Yeah, I wrote about that and spoke about it anyway. And yeah, I found a couple of places when I was out interesting, like proper places. You know, no signposts or nothing, just like a proper place in amongst the trees. It's go, oh yeah, that's a proper place, that is. No significant little areas, natural areas where it's just a significant area, like for a gathering or something, for something. Like when I went up the hill and found the fairy ring with the mushrooms, perfect circle of mushrooms. And it was in the news as well. The number 10, the red door next to number 10. She had the news out of farmer finds fairy ring. That was after I had seen it. And she's got like a green. Her door's half open now, and she's got a green sign inside a second door. So that kind of relates to what's in the other news. You know, about green and red. Yeah, then I had the marks in my marks on my palm, and yeah, I mean, hoovered more up today. I gave the boiler room a break yesterday. I didn't go in there and hoover at all. I had a break. The lemon tree is flowering. A proper flower is out now. Give me that. Give me that. Get a photo of you. First flower. And yeah, when I went out today, a bee came up to me. It was like checking me out. I took a shot of a bee today, off the internet, saying how the bees at this time of year, don't survive, or something. Yeah, I want good lemons from you. That lemon is serious. It's a serious lemon. Yeah. I'm looking forward to my lemons. I've got a shitload of lemons, and I need to use them. But lemons last a good time. So do oranges, so do apples. They last a long time if you just leave them alone. Yeah. Yeah, I was behind this girl in the path, ringing my bell away, but she obviously had earphones in, completely in a world of her own. So. Oh. Maybe I should have took the camera with me. There's some interesting buildings out there. Abandoned buildings, kind of stuff. I like the look of the art school. It's got like a kind of villa look to it. And there was a woman running there, and she was going at an impressive pace for a long time. Oh yeah, the bike's good, man. It just when my legs start aching, when I'm really going at it, it just feels absolutely delicious. It's like, oh, it's delicious. The pain of it, and stuff. It's just, oh, it's good. And you don't get that with running or anything. It's just the bike gets that. It's like, yeah, it's not putting off, it's not off-putting at all, it's the opposite way around, it's the other way around. The guy went past there. I'm kind of glad I got the bike I did. It's just a mountain bike, but I'm glad I didn't get a hybrid. Because some of I like to stay on the bike and not get off it. And I got up some really kind of steep dirt tracks today, and there's just a hybrid just wouldn't do it. And then I don't like the bendy bars. You know, the ones that come down, like the horns, the backward horn things. I don't like those. But it would get me off my wrists. But I mean, if I really wanted that, I could add that on later. That's all that's really for me. It's not. It wouldn't be about aerodynamics or anything like that. It'd just be. I need just to get off my wrists. But I mean, I used to go around with a super sports bike, so it's hardly the same. Yeah, it's harder on a mountain bike because you're really on your wrists really badly. But I mean, the more I do it, the more I get used to it. But yeah, I'm glad I didn't get a hybrid. If I wanted to go more roady, I'd just change the tires. That's all I need to do. There's nothing wrong with the tires I've got. The back one's better now. I think I need to blow it up. I think it needs to be a bit harder. I need to get a bike pump. And I should probably get some bike tools, but I don't. I mean, I'll have loads of bike tools at the parents' house because when I had bikes before, we had bike tools. So they might even have a bike pump and stuff. So I'll just take it. Unless my sister's already got it. The bell's useful for when it's busy like this. What's it going to be like in a month's time? It's just going to be even more busy, I think. With the people walking around and stuff. So every day is going to be it's going to be a month of Sundays, isn't it? A month of Sundays. It's for some people, anyway. Oops. I don't wash this. I got a little bit damp, but I don't think I want to wash. I'll just leave it. This t-shirt's a bit wet. This t-shirt's great. I'm glad I got it. I got two of them. Army surplus things. It's like just the way the sweat spreads on it and covers. It's just really good t-shirt. It's really good. Really good. It's not like a normal t-shirt at all. It's really breathable. We'll wash that. The top's fine. I don't know about the trousers. The crotch, my crotch gets wet. I think that's not too bad. I can maybe get some soft padding for these things. Because that's what they do, isn't it? For the ass. But my ass is getting used to the seat as well, so we'll wash those. I bought way too much cheese. I bought too much cheese. I don't know what to do with it. I don't really want to eat it. I'm trying to lose weight. All this shit. I just put beer everywhere. I've got all this cheese to eat. My time's getting really old, and it's not so fresh looking. But I'm thinking about when it gets a little bit warmer, I'm going to plant it outside and see if it kind of manages to come back. It's been stuck in a pot for ages. So for food today we're having like I need to think about it for today. I need to get my dressing gown up. For food today I'm thinking something cheesy with vegetables. So, you know, maybe I'll just get some like peppers, some tomatoes, some onions and mushrooms, chop them up with a load of olive oil, throw them in the frying pan, fry them up. Throw some cheese in it, get it all kind of cheesy and melted together. And get some slices going and have it with slices. It sounds good. Sounds good to me. Arr! Yeah, I put this cream on again. Oh, and it was worse. I put it on and it was really bad. The pain of it. Well, yeah, it was painful, and it was really itchy as soon as when I put the cream on. So I'm going to take my own advice and stop using it. I'm not using it anymore because it seems I'm not normal. Things are not normal anymore. And I haven't been for a long time. But in change. So yeah. See, this is good. I mean, I'm seeing people actually like going around the streets, walking and stuff, and actually stopping and talking to each other and things. I know I didn't used to, when I used to go out, I didn't used to see that. It's like people are actually communicating with each other, seeing people and things. I mean, before it's like you wouldn't see anybody hardly walking at all, and you wouldn't see anybody talking in the street. And everybody just going around in their cars and shit. It's like it's kind of, yeah, it's become more sociable, I think. More normal. I'm gonna get this candle going. What was I talking? Oh yeah, food. I'm starving. I took 2 apples with me, but I didn't eat them. I like taking an apple on a bike run, it's nice. Not so much an orange. Because orange goes kind of, yeah, they're good, oranges, but sometimes they can make you not really quench your thirst. As much as an apple does. Fucking flies, man! I just opened this fucking window. Where the fuck are you coming from? I don't fucking get this at all. What the fuck? It's like they're not leaving. It's like I opened the window, they're gone, and then I look back and they're all, it's like I didn't do it. Oh, I'm getting hungry. Yeah, so peppers. I'm not getting beer today. I've had 2 days of drinking beer. I drank 9 cans yesterday. What's that? What'd you get? Is that a pint or a can? Nah. Nah, it's not, is it? I don't know. I think it is actually. And so I've drunk four of them, and Coke doesn't have any more of this stuff anymore, so I'll give them a couple of days to restock. couple of days to restock. Or find a replacement. I don't want a replacement. I like this one. I like it. It's actually better than the other one. It's my new favourite. It's my new favourites. See, trying to get the wick out of this fucking candle. Well, it'd be better if you wasn't using the toe clippers to do it, Colin, wouldn't it? Get a knife or something. Fucking toe clippers. No, that's not going to work. You're just going to have to. Right. We'll get another candle. Another one. Get the grey one going, I think. Does the Co-op do candles? I don't know. Do they do oatcakes? I'll keep going at that. I haven't seen oatcakes yet. I'm sure they do. Of course, they must have oatcakes. I don't think they have oat milk, which is a problem. I want some kind of milk because it's good for curries. But I mean, maybe I can maybe do without it. But I would like it. Why don't they stock oat milk? And it's like, it's not even like fresh milk. You know, this stuff you don't have to refrigerate it, and it can sit in the shelves for ages. Fresh milk's probably much more wasteful. But I mean, maybe they do have it. I have looked, but I don't know. Maybe I just haven't noticed or something. I haven't noticed oatcakes. And I've only got one box left. And I didn't get any when I was at Lidl's either. I need oatcakes. I like my oatcakes. Oh, that's what I had yesterday. I had halloumi. I grilled it and then I put it on oatcakes with some sweet chili relish, and it was good. It's good. It's like it was eating like rubber. Yeah, it's like this really rubbery, isn't it? It's probably as close as you can get to eating plastic or something. And it even feels like rubber in your teeth because it kind of, the way it rubs against your teeth and stuff. It's just, you can, yeah, it's even, it's rubbery. Yeah. So, yeah, I got way too much cheese. I got Parmesan. I got goat's cheese, 2 goat's cheeses. I got 2 cheddars, mozzarella, and I don't have a fridge. And halloumi. I mean, the halloumi would be fine because it's in like salty water, isn't it? Mozzarella should be fine as well. It's in salty water. If it's a good cheese, it should be fine. It shouldn't need to be in the fridge. Oh, the goat's cheese though. The goat's cheese yesterday. Because it hasn't been in the fridge, probably. When I cut into it, it's just like all gooey and soft and yum. I had it on. I had it on mushrooms. I had 2 big flat mushrooms. So I got my 2 goat's cheeses, put it on top, and stuck it in the oven with some hardic goujons. And I had that on a bed of spinach. It was really nice. And there's a story today saying that I'm contributing to what they do to the male goats. I'm not contributing to that at all. I'm buying cheese. I am not contributing to what these people do. You can't hold me responsible for what these people are doing just because I'm buying fucking cheese. And I'm not contributing towards that at all. I'm buying fucking cheese. This market ideas you people have, that fucking the power of the markets and stuff. I'm buying fucking cheese. I have absolutely no fucking responsibility for the fucking the piss poor practices these people have. And the fucking mountain of excuses. You're really insulting, you know that? Really insulting. And then you come along with your fucking hero ideas of your fucking market hero. Market fucking heroes. Got yourself something to fucking do. So it's fucking market pigs is what it is. Market fucking pigs. Pig heroes. Oh, you clearly have some ingrained fucking disability or something. It's fucking. Yeah, the cars have changed here. Different cars, a lot of different cars. Right. Right. We are having one of those. Orange one. Have an orange one. Yes. I think, you know, I think to myself, it's like shit. I bought too much like fresh like vegetables and stuff, but it's really not that bad because it lasts long enough. I can eat it, and even if it starts to go off, well, you just eat it before it does go off. There's a picture in the news today of people in the skip getting discarded vegetables. I mean, nothing wrong with that. I mean, the vegetables would be fine. It's free food, I suppose, isn't it? Aye. Yeah, we're just gonna have a cheesy. Actually, I'm not having pasta. I've got potatoes to use. So just kind of cheesy vegetable mix. Oh, really? God. Make the fire on. Still quite cold outside. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Well, probably stop this recording actually. If I drink today, it's going to be, we're on the stronger stuff today. If we start drinking. Yeah, wine or gin, because I've got lemons to use. I got some really bad reflux when I was out on my bike. So it's not just running. It's just the exercise. It's just poor. First thing I did when I came back was have a mouthful of indigestion stuff. I wonder if that stuff does something else other than just deal with that, because it goes into the stomach. Anything else good there? I don't know. It tastes like shit. Yeah. So. Loch of Blairs. Well, I mean, I was in Blair Ward. There's a lot of swans in there. I've seen about 5 or 6 of them. Was it Loch of Blairs? Yeah, must have been. Must have been. But I was at the other side of it. It was at the. It was on the. It wasn't that side to it. Maybe it wasn't that. Maybe it wasn't that. That's the quarry. No, it must have been. But I went around it. The other way. That's a road, isn't it? I didn't go by the road. What is that? The lake. The lake. Was that like a stamp saying you're English? Yeah, the bridge. There's a little bridge there, but I mean, it's all fancy houses and stuff. Yeah, that is Altair Estates. So, I keep working it. Well, there's not really much else out there, is there? I think I pretty much kind of discovered it. Yeah, I was kind of hoping to go down River Findhorn, but there's just no path there at all. There's the old run. There's the old runway. I could have gone there for a look, but yeah, I was going to go into Riverview Park. That used to be Mundole Caravan Park. That was in Channel 4 News for the really bad conditions there. And now it's all been done up, and it's like these are like temporary houses or something. Kind of like get your house delivered on a truck. This is the place where they go. Well, I don't know if they still do. They used to take you before you did your driver's license. You know, your very first driver's lesson. They would take you here to this. It's the old Air Force runway. Look at it; it's tiny. And then you go over to Kinloss. Look at the difference. That's like, yeah, 50 years progress in aircraft technology. The difference in the runways. Actually, yeah, it's like a big runway at Kinloss's actually, and it's one of the they're going to use it to turn it into a space base or something. Well, that would be cool. The space base. I want to see rockets firing from Kinloss. Do I? Well, I don't know. I mean, it's got all that there. You might as well use it for something. It could be like Kerbal Space Program, the real version of it. Get all kind of crazy, wacky ideas trying to take off and land there. That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? Rockets, all the just experimental stuff. Where's look at Lossiemouth runway. Gonna get an idea of it. Yeah, look at Lossiemouth. That's not very good detail there, isn't it? There's a long runway in Lossiemouth, isn't it? Kinloss isn't so long, actually. Is it? It's wide, though. Big fat runway. I don't know. Probably a bit the same, actually. But no, that one's really long. Never mind, I'm just looking at the setup. Yeah, so next foray, I think. Well, I found a good route there. If I can get some kind of circular route there, because I don't like going back the way I came. So I think if I go to the Glasgow School of Art and then just keep going and then try and head back to Forres that way, it should be able to do fine, just fine. And then, yeah, that should be fine. It's just like you don't want to go up somebody's road and it's like you can't. It's like somebody's driveway or something. It's hard to tell. There's so many roads now. Roads everywhere. And yeah, I think next for it, I'll be taking the Granton, the Dava Way, the old railway line, and going to see my castle on my bike. I think I'm just going to take my bike. I mean, I could just take the tent as well, you know, and just take less stuff. Just camp there for the day and go home. I want to take a spare set of clothes. I mean, when I was at the Blair Loch, I was thinking I could go for a swim in here. So maybe that's what I'll do. I'll take a tent, spare pair of clothes, like just a little bit of food, and excuse me, cycle there. It wouldn't take long to cycle there. It wouldn't take long to cycle there at all. Well, where is it? Yeah, actually, it's quite far. Measure distance. it's well probably about 15 miles. Which would take me 2 hours. I'll do it in 2 hours. So I don't even need to take the tent, but I mean, if I want to kind of maybe I'll not take the tent. Maybe I'll just take a spare set of clothes in a bag, a little bit of food or something to eat, cycle there, swim over to the island. Somebody did tell me you can walk it, you can wade it, it's not that deep, but I mean, I don't know if that's accurate or not. It might be, I don't know. I can try it. I do have I still have my kayaking gear, but that's, it's not like a wader's outfit or anything, it's something else. Nah, I think I just go. No, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do something now. The cold, fresh water probably do me good, and I'm fine with cold showers. I mean, yeah, cold showers. I'm fine with those, so that'll be nice. But if it's that shallow, I don't think I would feel comfortable swimming in it. But maybe I will. I don't know. It will be an adventure. It'll be good. It'll be good. I would like to camp on the island. So I mean, yeah, there's that as well. So maybe I'd just take a black bag with me. But I suppose it depends if I could wade it. If I can wade it, then I could just stick my stuff in a black bag to get it across the water without getting wet. But if I swim it, I don't know what I would do then. Hmm. Could just get some buoyancy aids and stick it in the bag and just use it as a float. I don't have any of that stuff. I'll get there. I'm going to get there. So it's what, 15 miles in 2 hours easy. Well, maybe not easy. 50 minutes too. Yeah. Yeah. Two. That's a good. Yeah, 15 miles in 2 hours. And that's off-road kind of stuff. What's What's So how fast is that? 7 miles an hour. 7, 8 miles an hour. 7.5 miles an hour. Averaging. Yeah, the coffee's all shut, so there's no going to Granton for coffee or nothing. Which is a bonus. See, it makes it even better. I have a flask. I can make. I take a flask with me. You know, if I'm going to be swimming in cold water, flask of hot soup or something. Just, oh yeah, that just. Oh, oh that just sounds just good. That does. And then I'll be keen to get clean, dry, well, dry clothes on and back on my bike and cycling to get back warm again. Yeah, cycling's good, man. And I don't stop pedaling. Hardly ever do I stop pedaling. I'm always pedaling. Even when I'm going downhill, pedal, 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 pedal. You get, oh yeah, a lot of other people, they like to coast around, you know, they'll pedal a bit and then coast, pedal a bit and coast. I don't do that. Hmm. Yeah, I think I'll do this soon. I think this is going to be um, soon. I packed my bag for like a 3 day camping trip, but I think I'll just go out on a day trip or just one night. I don't think I'm going to, well, actually, just a day trip. You know, leave at like 8 o'clock or something, get there at 10, mess around for 4 hours or something, as long as I want, really. There's no rush. No rush, plenty of time. Looking forward to it. What's that? Ah, Rate Castle. I've got to go and check that sometime as well. If I can find it again. Where is it? It's one of these fields. It's around there somewhere. Maybe it's been removed. The marker. Maybe somebody removed the marker. I'm not seeing it now. The old camping place for the Battle of Culloden. Where is it? If I type it in, does it find it? Let's have a look. There it is. Ah, there you are. Hidden away there. Where's that? Yeah, it's kind of detailed. I could maybe go back that way. And then through Nairn. Oh, that would be quite a trip, that, wouldn't it? If I go from Forres down to Lochendorb, then from do my stuff at Lochendorb, and then come back, but take the road. I'll probably be on the road there, the A939. It's probably old military road is what they call most of these roads around here. And get to Rate Castle. And I'll know it's there because you've got Nairn Recycling Centre there. And a big quarry or something, so I'll know it's left here. And I'll get there. There's the nursery. Can I get in after the nursery? Some kind of forestry roads there. Yeah, I don't know. I'll get there. And then after I've seen Wreck Castle, I go back on that road into Nairn, through Nairn to the and then into the Colburn Woods, and then round the Colburn Woods and back home. See, that's a really long trip, that Colburn. That's 2 hours. Right. So that's 2 hours. What was that? What was that? What was I saying? Get rid of, go, get, delete. Delete the fucking thing. Delete, go away. Go away. Oh, go away. Why are you doing that? Go away. There. Ah, right, okay, so 15 miles in 2 hours. Yeah. So 15 miles in 2 hours. So say we just get to Nairn. It takes 4 hours to get to Nairn. And then we go through this. Just roughly, very roughly. Say 6 hours travelling. Roughly. 6 hours travelling, so that leaves time for. Yeah, I mean, yeah. What do we get? We get like 12 hours daylight now or something, isn't it? Something to think about. Anyway, I'm going to make some today, so I'm going to stop.